Hey everyone, Grassroots Podcast. We are back in these streets. A few good updates. First and foremost, the Discord is 70% done, ladies and gentlemen. I repeat, the Discord is 70% done. We are almost at completion, and we can't wait. We cannot wait.
We in there.
I want to say that we will be right back to join the Discord. Join the Discord. So I'm excited about that. You guys should see that really soon. Oh, now it's throwing the shades. I feel you. You guys will see that really that Discord come out really soon. Actually, we're building it out, and I'm really happy about it. I think we're all happy with it thus far, right? I think we have some good updates with it, some fine tuning that we've done. So I'm happy about that. With that said, I'm Brandon Killabh HO.
I am the regular Nas. Damn,
what's going on,
this
everyone?
mic.
Ooh, crispy.
Word. Jeez.
What's going on, everyone? It's Chris.
AKA Chris Bops. Hey Chris, when you do your guest appearances, man, you got to drop the Chris Bops, man. I'm trying. This is branding, man. It's branding. Chris Bops. Chris, AKA Chris Bops. God damn it. Civ is in the background. Civ is our new videographer. Shout out to Civ. Civ does not talk. I'm trying to understand Civ. He scares me, but I like the guy thus far. So shout out to Civ. We're gonna have a great episode. I'm excited. There's a lot to talk about. Chris, let's run down topics for today.
All right. So today we have the return of Kid Cudi.
Where are we starting?
Man on the Moon 3. What do you guys think? Return of Kid Cudi.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I'm a Cudi fan, man. So I enjoyed it, man. Not to mention that on the low, I look like him, the Game, Q-Tip. It's like a mixture of all three.
You look like mad rappers in the face.
Yeah, but I liked it, man. I enjoy Cudi's stuff, man. I really do. I think that Man on the Moon trilogy is dope, man. Just the whole concept, his music. He's different, you know, and he brings something refreshing to hip hop. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Chris, this is 100% your error. I think it's all of our errors, even though in pre-production you said that we were old, me and Nas. So I didn't really appreciate that, but it's fine. What do you think about this? You are a Kid Cudi stan. Like as long as I've known you, Chris, you've been a big Kid Cudi fan. Me and you have jammed out in my car on many of nights driving home listening to Cudi. How are you feeling about this project?
I loved it, honestly. I think this is a great return and a great addition to the Man on the Moon series. It's kind of crazy that he brought the 2020 sound from the front half of the album. So he sounded very Travis Scott like, or maybe that's Kid Cudi like, because the influence is kind of spread out. So the front half sounded very modern, very trappy, he got the Pop Smoke, he got the drill sound in there. And then the second half of the album, that's when I felt like really gave me that Man on the Moon experience. Like that aura, the vibe, the sounds, everything just sounded so familiar. And I think that him working back with all the original producers from the first two, Mike Dean, Plain Pat, Emil, Dr. Genius, it really brought out the Kid Cudi that we know and love.
Yeah, I agree. I like the first half. I think the second half of the album is much better, just for me. As soon as I like the Pop Smoke references, I like that sound. I get what you're saying. I was kind of taken back for it. I was like, oh wow. And then when I heard the record, I was like, yo, that's really dope. I like how they flipped it. But the second half for me just really took me right back to some Man on the Moon. That sound. It's a. I feel like they all have that kind of sound, right? Like Kanye, 808s and Heartbreak. Frank Ocean. What's the name of the first mixtape? Nostalgia. Ultra Nostalgia. Yeah, whatever it is. Nostalgia Ultra. Y'all know what it is.
Ultra,
Nostalgia Ultra. What else? I can give you Frank Ocean's Channel Orange. It has that sound with it, right? That psychedelic, futuristic, expressive, kind of free-feeling music, if that makes sense. Like a lot of times Cudi just be mumbling, and I just be mumbling right with him, not knowing a word of what Cudi is saying. but it feels good. It just feels good, man. He's like,
I know what you
and
mean.
I walk through the moon, and I'm like, all right, I'm walking through the moon. Fucking, we here. I'm walking with you. I'm walking with you, Cuddy. So
is that one of the most iconic, I guess, ad libs in hip hop? It's the
it's gotta be. It's gotta be.
It's like the Wayne lighter flick. It's the Pusha T. Yeah.
It's a hold on, Chris. Can you do the yeah again? Can you just do that? Yo, I want to get this on. I want to clip this out. Can we get Chris doing a Pusha T yeah face? That is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. All right, so we have So this is good. So we have Pusha T's ugh. We have Kid Cudi's yeah. We have Jada Kiss's aha. We have
I don't know what that was because that was.
I'm trying. I can't go that low. We have who else? Rick Ross's cough. Yeah, got to do that. Hove's what is Hove's like fake laugh? That you know what I mean? I can't do it.
I know what you mean.
Like, I know what I mean.
It's a chuckle.
Yes, it's a chuckle. Whatever that is. I don't know.
The lighter flick, Wayne.
Oh yeah, Wayne lighter flick, and
whenever you hear any of those, you just know some heat's coming.
Some heat.
Yeah, you just know it's got to happen like that. Like, there's no other way to talk about this. Like, once you hear any of those ad libs, you know what's happening. You kind of just know what's happening. So I'm excited about it. Shout out to Kid Cudi, great project. I like it. I know. I feel like Cudi isn't for everyone, but I feel like that's how it should be, just because Cudi is a national treasure to me. I feel like he's one of the most creative people out there, and I'm happy that he feels comfortable to finally like express himself musically consistently. You know what I mean? Like, it was a big thing last year for him to come back and drop Man on the Moon. We were all excited about it. Like, all right, hopefully he doesn't go in the dark. So for him to be back consistent, trying new things, even with the project, as old as that brand is of Man on the Moon, he still found a way to make it sound and feel fresh. So shout out to Kid Cudi. That's a strong release in my book. All right, so we can go from here. What do we want to talk about? All right, we the conspiracy theorist boys are back. Nas is back with another one. Wylson is not here, so it's just it'll just be the conspiracy theorist, and I don't want to say that, so I'll just say the conspiracy theorist Nas. Here's our medical update on our vaccine. Let's go, Nas.
Yo, that vaccine. You really gonna take that vaccine? Like,
I'm saying, this is why we can't do real news here. This is why, because under normal circumstances, people would start off by saying, all right, here are the statistics. No, not Nas. Nas like, are you really going to take that shit? We're not taking that shit. We have to.
They had the cerebral palsy. I don't know if that photo's real, but then, them cats that look like the worm dude from Men in Black when he was like trying to.
I thought it was me.
They had that. Right. So you had Dr. Fauci on the news saying like, oh, and, in normal circumstances, testing usually takes several years. OK, that's understandable. That's reasonable. It's logical. He goes, but with the advances in science and we had all hands on deck, everybody was doing these speed trials and the more volunteers we got things right. I'm here to say that when the vaccine's available for me, I will take it on TV. Who are you fooling, bro? When Donald, it would be in the best interest of President Trump and President-elect Joe Biden to take it on national TV too, to kind of quell and calm the conspiracy theorists out there. It's like, dude, yeah, I'm not taking that vaccine. It's first of all, I saw one statistic. They said that flu deaths because of the flu, I think out in California, have usually in some spot is like in the thousands. It's down to like 36. So that tells me that the COVID numbers may be jaded. I'm not saying COVID's not real. I think it's very much real. However, that vaccine is not happening, Pa, for me at least. And if they try to make my children take it, that's not happening either. If they say, oh, they can't go back to school without them taking the vaccine, well, I guess these motherfuckers will be homeschooled then. I guess. Because it's not happening, man. Like I
guess they'll be learning in the bathroom, ladies and gentlemen, because we're not going to do that shit.
Not at all, man. Listen, Listen, I'm all for, and I'm not an anti-vaxxer either. I don't believe
you're
that.
you're 100% are. But go ahead.
No, I don't. My girls took the MMR, which is nerve wracking because you have conspiracies that roll through your head, like, oh, that causes Down syndrome, and I know people, parents who have multiple children with Down syndrome and autism, and it's a lot. It's a lot for those parents, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody, you know. And I know that with autism, people are on the spectrum. So I say all that to say I'm not on the anti-vaccination bandwagon, right? Because a lot of people go, well, what did people do before vaccines? Motherfuckers died. That's what happened. Life expectancy was around 30. Like if this was 1650 at 35, I'm kind of pushing the envelope. I'm I got all my teeth. I'm kind of pushing it right now. So I'm not with it. I just don't like the speed. And let's be honest. When Trump was out there months ago and he was saying, well, some people are saying that we may have it by election day. We will have it by some people are saying they're saying by the beginning of the year. Everybody was like, oh no, you can't say that. You can't say that. You don't know. Here it comes. President-elect Joe Biden. There's a little misunderstanding, a little wish-wash of who did he really get the number? Did he hit 270? Right? That was it. Took us all the way to Saturday. Because hold on, Brandon. We voted Tuesday. It took us to Saturday, right? They announced on Saturday that he was president-elect. Then Sunday, the vaccine to be available. We have a vaccine. Hit Monday. Stock market doesn't tank. It goes up. The number, right, Chris? Come on, Chris. You know. You know what I mean? So what are we doing here? What you want to go in let's go in this rabbit hole. What are we doing here? Your man said 45, but some people are saying by election day we'll have it. Now it's like, nah, we didn't have it. Then he goes, yo, let's go even further in the rabbit hole, everybody. Come on. We're with regular Nas now. It's a regular old stroll in the park now. He goes, well, Hunter, he's doing some illegal stuff over there in China. This guy's taking money. And then he goes, yo, what Biden said? My son, Bo, is a war hero. And he's, I don't know, Bo. I know Hunter. Hunter does drugs. Hunter's out here taking money. You're the big guy, right? That's the email. Mr. Biden, you're the big guy.
But listen, hold on. When we
don't
talk
get me
about
started.
this,
My engine's are going now.
I know, but listen. This is the one thing too. We have to keep into scope, right? Your president 45 is angry. He's angry tweeting. His Twitter fingers at an all-time high right now.
He's coming back 2024.
So, yeah, I know. The day I'm just waiting for the day that they block him or restrict his tweets. He's gonna be big mad. He's gonna be really, really big mad.
Hold on. Because you're gonna like this too. Let's go down this. Let's go down this rabbit hole. You see. This is what happens, young kids. Here's what happens, everybody. When you get too big for your bridges, right? When you're out there talking heavy mess, and I'm talking to you, Mark Zuckerberg. When you're out there talking real heavy, right? You're doing all that tough talk, right? And he's out there in front of the Senate, and one of the representatives, they made a mistake, and he goes, "That's Twitter. That's not Facebook. That's not IG. That's not me, Poppy." And they look, they say, "Okay, young man.
Okay, got it. Got it. My bad.
When Cass hit you with the okay, I got you. Yeah. Now break up. You got a monopoly over there, son. Sell off IG, sell off WhatsApp, because they know how influential those platforms can be, how much power we have in our hands. And when I say we, I'm talking about everybody, not just left, right. I'm talking about just everybody in society.
But it's a deeper conversation too, though. Not to cut you off. This is going to piggyback, I'm sure. I think outside of breaking up the monopoly that's formed, you're also looking at it from an information standpoint, right? Like the old, remember that old school shit, the information highway. I feel like Mark Zuckerberg,
super highway,
the information super highway. I feel like Mark Zuckerberg,
that old, Chris.
He's super old. He knew it. He fixed the broken sentence that was broken by me. That's how I know your age. But no, seriously, information superhighway. I feel like Mark Zuckerberg has set up this helm of sorts where, again, when you really look about all of the information that he has access to, be it Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. And WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
You know how many privacy check boxes that you check off when you sign up for Facebook, WhatsApp.
I'm out of that matrix.
No, you're not. You're on Instagram.
WhatsApp and Instagram he got. Yes.
But that's what I'm saying. He already has you. It's over with. It's nothing you could do. He already has you. It's nothing you could do. The moment you liked my picture earlier, he got you. He knows. he knows.
Liked my picture.
Yeah. Like he knows. There's nothing you could do.
I'm on the fence with this, right? I mean, I know this wasn't on agenda, but we're going here. I'm on the fence with them breaking up that monopoly because I think for one person, for one committee to have that much power and that much access to everyone, you can tell how influential these platforms are. Look how the pendulum swings. How much information one bad tweet, one bad picture, one misinformation meme is over because it spreads like wildfire. So I'm all for break it up. We need rules. We need. I'm not too keen on if I send Killer BH and Chris and Civ a picture of like my homeboy sent me a picture, an alleged picture of Hunter Biden with a certain apparatus hanging from his mouth used for drugs. It was drug paraphernalia, and Instagram hit him back and said that's not a crack pipe. That's misinformation. That's a meth pipe. Well,
wait,
first
in a private chat?
In a private chat. I kid you not. And then he sent another one with a picture of Michelle Obama with her face like photoshopped. This is a private message between my friends and I. Photoshopped. Her face looks like hella big. Misinformation. Please stop sending this, or let the other users know that this is misinformation. So now this Big Brother thing gets me kind of nervous because it's like, all right, how much? It's a little too much, and is the cat kind of out of the bag? Did we open up Pandora's box? We can't put this back. We can't put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
No, you can't. We've already. It's too late. We're all already so absorbed in social media and so heavily focused in social media just because it's all we have right now more than ever. Like we get our news from Instagram, from Facebook, from news updates, from alerts. We get all of our information from news outlets, media outlets like ours, other media outlets. We all get all of our information from the World Wide Web. I think the problem here is that there isn't a like what's a centralized location to get concrete information? You get what I mean? Like there isn't one. You know what I mean? Like who's to say CNN's right, Fox is wrong? Who's to say our podcast is right, but then another podcast is wrong? You know what I mean? Like if there's so much out there to have to digest, I don't think that it's easy for anybody to consume news right now and understand it without having to keep going back into your phone, which again creates that rat race, that you know what I mean, of you saying, oh, Nas said something on Grassroots podcast, let me go check that.
Nobody does.
Sure enough, I know, but sure, they're gonna go. They don't fact check anything you say. Somebody's gonna catch you one of these days. But I feel once people then go check and then start doing their own due diligence to figure out the information, then that's when it gets convoluted. At that point, you don't know what's true, what's not. And so I think we're all trapped in this realm of being stuck and glued to the news, waiting for us to come out of this, whatever it is that's happening.
Oh yeah, this is dangerous. Speaking of, right, and we talking about misinformation and 45, and I want to kind of, do you think, since we're on the presidents and things like that and corruption, do you think that Lil Wayne selling his catalog to Universal for $100 million, do you think he's trying to buy political favor and get out of the time that he's going to have to do?
Yeah, no. Now, obviously, with all this stuff unfolding. So for those that don't know, Lil Wayne over the weekend was, I think he was charged with possession of a firearm on his personal jet. He's facing up to 10 years in prison for this. Now, a lot of people, if you go back a few weeks ago and a few episodes ago that we talked about Lil Wayne, a lot of people, felt like, and we obviously felt like Lil Wayne's behavior was a little, I wouldn't say erratic, but maybe strategic. The alignment with President Trump, then a lot of his political views changed very quickly. So often, a lot of people thought early on that Lil Wayne was just trying to align himself with the president or just some sort of government official to help aid him in the case that was obviously pending against him. Fast forwarding again, the news again came out that he had been charged and is facing up to 10 years. Maybe a day later, news broke that he had sold his masters for 100 million. So I'm fairly certain that he's probably getting his ducats in a row to make sure that he has enough funding for his legal defense, as well as maybe to fund any other projects, and or maybe just to set himself up for
That's all that is.
God knows what will happen without.
He just, I think honestly think he's just setting up that money to sit in the bank investments, just so he can have some money for that, because he's gonna do some time. And at first, I was gonna go with that conspiracy theory that possibly he's doing it for political favor. Maybe Trump pardons him. Maybe 45 gives him a pardon. But then I saw that his trial date is set for January 21st.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're following politics, January 20th is when President-elect Joe Biden takes over. So
yep.
you missed it, my man. You were close, but no cigar. So I honestly think
that's the thing.
I think he's just setting it up for. I think what he has, like three or four children. His home.
Yeah, I think so.
With $100 million, proper investments. Hell, with $1 million, you're getting $3,000 off of dividends off of the interest. So if you got $100 million, if you sell off a few assets, a few homes, then you're good. I could go do my little 6-7 years or whatever in the federal penitentiary, because he's not going back to Rikers where he was screwing all the COs. He's not that ship has sailed, my friend. You're not going there. You're going to somewhere in Colorado or somewhere like that because of his status. He's going to a federal pen, probably minimum, medium security, just because of his who he is. He'll be with a lot of, as they say, white collar crimes, a lot of fraud, Ponzi scheme guys. That's where he's headed.
Upper echelon of criminals.
Yeah, because he's not going to federal pound you in the ass prison, as they say.
Nah, he's gonna go to a WITSEC type of
he'll
facility.
be the joint where Martha Stewart was, man. It's just funny. Yeah. It's like, damn, son, with all of that, with all these rappers that have been getting locked up, unfortunately, because I don't wish time on any man or woman or any person, rather. I don't want that on anybody. It's like, man, why don't you have millions of dollars in the bank? Why are you playing with guns? I don't need to touch a gun. I can hire the big 6'8" dude who all he wants to do is rip phone books all day, rip phone books in half. I don't need to go anywhere near that stuff. I don't need validation from the streets anymore.
I don't think it's validation. I think if we're going to talk about it, I think rappers like Wayne, a bunch of different artists like that, they're conditioned to be like that. You got to think about the time that Wayne came up in this industry. Wayne came in this industry at the age of 15 around some very powerful people in the South. Wayne had been shot at, tour bus had been shot at, multiple attempts on his life and his family. Any other affiliations out there that we don't even know about, right? That we're not even going to talk about. But I mean, I could see how someone like him would live by the rule of I'd rather have it on me than I'd rather get caught with it on me than get caught without. And that's not for policing. That's just street shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. Wayne is very much that artist that lets you know specifically who he is. Think about the depositions. All those tapes came out. He was, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's telling you who he is. He's not changing. So I understand what you're saying in the scope of, hey, you have all this money and you should be able to hire all of these armed guards, but sometimes zebras and stripes. Zebras don't change their stripes. And I think Wayne is one of those people that he probably just has constantly felt like, hey, there's been multiple attempts on my life, even with my armed guards there. Maybe I need to have something on me. Now, again, how that happens and and the legality of it, that's how we ended here. But I mean, I just think it's a lot of conditioning that artists have to be broken out of, right? Like you can name me an artist, right? Like I can name a bunch of different artists that still feel the need to have that kind of connection to some sort of street life.
For what though?
But
that's the whole thing. For what though, bro?
All right, so let me break it down. Let me break it down because this is important. And this is even for like aspiring artists or stuff like this. This is important, but this is how it goes, right? Nas, you are a rapper, right? You make it out of Columbus, Ohio. What, Chris? I'm just saying, he makes it out of Columbus, Ohio. I'm not giving him Mount, I'm not giving him money or in Mount Vernon. He's not from there. So you make it out of Ohio, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first thing that normally happens is you're the guy, you're the key turner, you're the person that made it. What comes with that making it is, okay, hey Nas, I have a few people that need some help. I have a rapper by the name of Chris Bops. I have Young Civ on the mic. And then I have somebody else, right?
Right.
All of these people depend on you. It's what comes with it. What do you think happens when you're the guy that they had access to and were cool with all these years and did everything? What happens when you're no longer as accessible as you once were? Not because you're turning your back on people, but just sheerly because you're busy because of work. What do you think happens to those people that aren't as level-headed as you? They get angry.
Their eyes get green.
Yeah,
Mama used to say.
and so what happens is, you lead, you try to do your best and you try to do things, but you've seen throughout the years where it's some of your closest friends that have done things to you. You know what I'm saying? Wayne has openly said, yo, it's been X, Y, and Z people that have done things to me that I never thought would have happened. So now I just move differently. You can't blame him for wanting to, at least have some sort of security. I think anyone in this state right now,
I'm not
is
blaming
like
them
that.
for security, Brandon.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that to you. I'm just saying in general. I just think I agree in that scope of, hey, at some point maybe we should change how we're protecting ourselves.
100%. Listen, I hate to cut you off. I'm like Shannon Sharp, bro. To be honest with you, if I got that much money and I got a homeboy that loves to be in the streets, dude, you gonna hold that. You gonna hold that. So when 12, when the boys, one time, 5-0, whatever y'all calling them, when they roll up on me, there's not mine. It's like The Wire when they raided my man Spot and had the grenade launchers, the AK-47s, the 9mm, and the dude said, "That be mine." And he said, "All of that." Said, "All of that. That be mine." That if you really about them streets, that's the dude you need to have. That's who I'm gonna have on my payroll.
Yeah, but then you got to think about it like this, right? Like that comes with something. It goes right back to what I'm saying. You don't think that person sitting in jail for you has not given up something? You don't think that
his family's taken care of. His or her family is taken care of, because that's what I got you on payroll for. But if I'm the money person, if I'm the key holder, if I go to jail, Nimrods, nobody's eating.
That's true.
We back to square one. So I need the dude to go, "That be mine." that right there, boss, that be mine. Because if I'm operating at that level, if you're out there listening, if you're operating at that level, then you need to have that guy on the payroll. You need to know that. I need to know your mama's name, your sister's name, your nieces, nephews, because if and when this happens, if they come knocking on the door and you got to do 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, the money's going directly to your family. Yeah. So you didn't even it's not even going to be a question of, oh, now I got to go put Nas from Columbus, Ohio back. I got to put him in the dirt. Because I'm sitting here doing 7 years and he didn't take care of my family. And I ate this for him.
Yeah.
So now if he doesn't take care of my family, I'm putting him in the dirt. I'm putting his brother, his sister, whoever's around him. Somebody's going down. But you got to be smarter than that, man. If you're smart enough to make it from the slums, from the mud, if you're smart enough to do that, to achieve that and be a millionaire, you're smart enough to know that I got eyes on me. You know, I got eyes on me, man. I can't move like I used to move. Like Maverick and Magic Johnson, when they were talking, when I was at this level, I could talk to you about business. I'm not, if you're here and I'm here, I can't go backwards, though. I can't operate.
That's the thing, because but you're operating from a place of common sense, and we say it often. Common sense is not common. You can't expect for someone that doesn't come from humble beginnings and or isn't as educated, and it doesn't have to be book smart, just educated on life shit, right? Like on how things work. How you can't bring a whole crew, and one has to go. Like all of these things, you have to factor in, and I think in most cases. A lot of artists get caught up with stuff like that because they're trying to do as much as they can, and it takes for one person to not be pleased for it to spoil everyone, and then that's how the cancer starts. But I think I really like, again, we're Lil Wayne fans. I think Wayne is literally one of the greatest artists out there, and I'm hoping that with all of this situation, that hopefully he comes out, to your point, Nas, I don't think he's gonna not do time. I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that he sets himself up and he'll be all right, and
man,
and that'll be that. I mean,
I think it's not, and I want to be clear about it. It's not a black or white thing. I think poor people that are destitute, people who are in the slums, working, blue collar folk, have this unconditional loyalty to the streets. And the streets are not loyal.
Yeah.
The streets are not loyal, and you have to, and everybody has this idea like, I'm going to be the one to change it. I'm going to be the one I'm going to break the mold. And it ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen, man. Loyalty. What can I say about loyalty, man? Loyalty will get you hurt. It'll jam you up. And if you're loyal to the wrong people and you're loyal for the wrong reasons,
absolutely,
it'll get you jammed up. And you have to be smart. If people are not operating sometimes at the same level as you, and it goes back. And I don't want to keep drumming, beating a dead horse here. But if they're not showing or exhibiting the same love and loyalty to you, then what I mean by that, is if Brandon makes it, and I know that when Brandon starts doing some pharmaceutical stuff, he's not in his right mind. I can't just be the yes man and be like, oh yeah, well here, Brandon, here, take some more of this, man, feel better. Feel better, man, because I'm scared that you're gonna fire me if I say, Nick, dude, you need to chill. Yeah. you need to fall back, bro. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. That's the type of people that you need around you. Yo, fam, you don't need to have that, man. Let little boo boo, a little bobo, let him hold that.
Yeah.
I mean, why you gotta hold that, man? But that's just me.
I know this is serious, but I just because I'm very childish. If we had to pick a name, for who would be holding the gun, do you think Ray Ray would have it or Rashawn? Who do you think it's Rashawn, right? I think.
I got cousins named Rashawn.
Yeah, I got. That's what I'm saying. I have friends named Rashawn. Rashawn would have it. I feel like he would have it. But
Rashawn's gonna take it.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the one. He's gonna be the fall guy, but Ray Ray's gonna be the shooter. I can tell you that much, man. Ray Ray's definitely. If I met somebody and they like a famous person, they say, "Yo, it's my man Ray Ray," and I'm like, "Yo, is he rap? Is he produce?" Nah. That's just my man.
Yo, hold on. Wait, do y'all want to hear a funny ass story? This is a super funny story. This is really, really long time ago. So long story short, This is during the Mood Music. This is Mood Music. What was this? Mood Music 4. I want to say. I don't know if I ever told this story in the podcast. Maybe I'll tell it now. So during Mood Music 4, I'll never forget this shit. Fab came into the studio. So it's me, Fab, and y'all know I hate the name dropping, but all of this is very important.
Sure
very important. Sure you do. No. You never hear me name drop. Shut up. So all right. So it's me, Fab, obviously Joe. There's a bunch of people in there. Fuck. It was a bunch of people in the studio session at this time. The reason why the studio session was so interesting because Fab came with security. This was fresh after I think Fab had got shot in the ass. And the guy that was with Fab might have been one of the scariest people I've ever seen in my life. Only just because he sat in the corner. Like he wouldn't eat, he wouldn't drink water, he didn't use the bathroom. Like he was just like this the entire time, like stiff. And the reason why the story is so crazy is because we were laughing and joking around and we were cracking jokes on Fab. Fab got loud and started joking. When I tell you the guy came in the room, he didn't have to say nothing. Fab was like, no, it's all right. It's fine. He was like, all right. And just walked out like, yo.
Rashawn.
Yeah. So I say all that to say I'm willing to bet his name was either Rashawn or Raheem, one of the two. Because he looked like a stone. Like I went to joke with him. Like I started like just fucking with him just to see. Like I almost looked at him like the guys that are in front of Buckingham Palace and shit that don't move. He was like that. It was very much like, yo, you want something to drink? Nah. Yeah, hey, yo, you hungry? Nah, I don't eat. All right, cool. Yo, do you need to use the bathroom? Nah, went hours ago. All right, cool. Hey, man, you have a pulse? Nah, lost that a few years ago. All right, fam, I'm gonna holler at you later. I see where you're at in life.
Yeah, I'm telling you. He had one of them new wave French black names like La David.
Yeah, man. Like,
that's what he had. La David, man. Like, that's my man LD.
Yeah, but watch his name. But that's the weird shit too, because watch his name. Watch somebody send this to him and he see it or some shit, and he's like, "Yo, my real name was Charles Esquire," just so you're aware. Like something professional, something real stupid that I would never guessed.
Yeah, my name's like, James Hubert Williams.
Yeah, like it's always something stupid. All right, so hold on. So for I wanted to say something too. So for our gaming community out there, gamers, Cyberpunk is out. Has anyone played Cyberpunk?
No.
Yeah. I tried to play it and I got really confused. It's a very that's how I know I'm on the way out. It's very, very tech. Like it's very hacker-esque. It's very cyber security-esque type of games. I love the montage opening scenes and all that stuff. I'm gonna actually try to play it again after this recording just to see, but I'm seeing a lot of mixed reviews. Some people are saying that the game is too complicated, it's too much. Some people saying, yo, the game is amazing. Some people say, yo, Keanu Reeves is killing the role. So you guys didn't play it, so I guess we can't talk about it. What do you guys do? Like, you guys don't game? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, I do game. Listen,
I know. Sometimes
I'm a stat chaser.
I know.
Stat chaser, babe.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying I know you play games, but you just slide the sliders, and then you put it on easy, and then you're
except for Grand Theft Auto. Like I keep it real. Grand Theft Auto. You know what Grand Theft Auto?
Hold on, wait. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto again. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto again aggressively too.
Do you know why? Do you know why it's so dope? Because it's not overly complicated. It's some drug deals, some guns, and some hookers. That's it. That's it.
That's really the premise. When you think about Grand Theft Auto, every game is very simple. Yo, go meet. What is it? Who do you have to go hang out with Lester? After you go hang out with Lester, there is a drug deal going down at Santa Monica Pier. Make sure you don't kill the informant, and make sure you get the package. And then you're running from the cops. This is life in Grand Theft Auto, ladies and gentlemen.
It's
not complicated.
I don't
it's a cover
need
shooter.
I don't need the mechanical arm and hijacking stuff and steal a laptop. Dude, I'm not trying to break any codes, bro. I'm trying to corner this hooker, and I'm gonna let her have it.
You're an old school goon. You're an old school goon on the games. I got it. You're a classy guy.
I can get to the mission. However, I'm gonna roll up in this police station with this AK.
Oh, you're that guy.
I'm gonna see if I can get to 5 stars.
All right, so let me understand. Yeah, hold on. Let me be very clear with you. I'm gonna get to 5-star guy. Like, if you're trying to run a mission with me, I'm a millionaire in Grand Theft Auto. You shouldn't do missions with me. I'll give you my money though because I don't need it. But as far as like getting a mission done, especially like the bank missions or the humane labs mission, don't count on me. I'm shooting everyone. I'm blowing up every tank that's possible. I want to cause as much destruction rather as possible. I call in jets, tanks, everything, assassins. I do everything in Grand Theft Auto, just so we're clear.
Word, man.
But yeah, I need to really get into Cyberpunk. I've heard nothing but good things about it, so I want to try to get past the training of it and then.
Yeah, man. Let me know,
go
man.
from there.
I'm just waiting. Listen, I heard rumors.
But aren't you on Xbox?
Yeah, I am. I'm saving money. I'm gonna get the PS5. I'm just I'm waiting. I heard a rumor that they're gonna redo Red Dead Redemption, the first one. They're gonna remaster it and release it on PS5. I'm not holding my breath, but I'm waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft Auto 5 has been out for damn near 10 years.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just waiting, man. I'm waiting for Rockstar, and I know when they drop, it's gonna be dope because I know that map is gonna be ridiculous.
Absolutely.
That map is gonna be ridiculous, man.
But Rockstar dropped the ball on Red Dead 2, man. That game was amazing, yo. Even though they built back up, they've done a great job with finally getting out of the beta stages a few months ago and finally like saying that the game is complete and finished and adding, like new trendy clothing and weapons. But I feel like because they took so long to get out of the beta stages, it took so much time for them to
Red Dead 2
actually.
Is dope, man.
Red Dead 2 is fire, but because it had so many glitches, kind of like Red Dead 1, people jumped off it. The difference with Red Dead 1 and Red Dead 2, Red Dead 1, a lot of people stayed on just because it was the first of its kind, right? Like we were thirsty after Grand Theft Auto, and we needed a fix because everyone was off Grand Theft Auto. Red Dead comes out, and it's Grand Theft Auto on horses. Let's get to it. So you in the outback on horses, traveling was different. Everything was cool.
Yeah, they could have sped up that travel time on a horse, man. Like
that's the one.
I didn't need 10 minutes
man.
on,
yo.
I didn't need
and then the bum ass horses die. They get fatigued. You give them mad carrots, it doesn't do anything. You brush the tails. Like it was just a lot of stuff with the game that I thought could have been a little bit more enhanced, man. But RIP my horse. Now thinking about it, that shit died a few times. Like your horse just collapsed, especially going down a hill, a mountain. It's the worst thing ever. Like it.
Damn,
it's a sad moment. It's a sad moment.
Pause. You was riding him to the death, bitch.
All right, yeah. All right. Relax now. Just settle down. Just settle down. Settle down.
Death, man.
Oh man. Oh. Wait. Hold on. We have to give our Clubhouse update. Clubhouse update. All right. So we're selecting our winner this week. I got my other invite. Nas, we've invited Nas and Chris is in Clubhouse. We are almost, I want to say 70%. I know I keep throwing that number out, but 70% of Grassroots is in Clubhouse now. We're almost at 100.
That's what's up, baby.
Let's for those that are not in Clubhouse, let's give them the messiness, a little bit of the messiness that happened over the weekend. Long story short, Meek Mill and DJ Akademiks get into a little heated verbal onslaught.
Ooh, a lot of tough talk.
In Clubhouse. Long story short, Meek Mill joins a room with DJ Akademiks. They have a conversation around where Akademiks was pretty much saying, hey, you are openly saying things that are and lying about stuff pertaining to me that I'm doing, and I'm not doing these things. Meek Mill says, hey, fam, no, your platform is designed to hurt people and keep people like me down and keep our community down. And pretty much, just keep the same energy whenever we see each other. That's in a nutshell.
Yeah, that's what I got from that.
Yeah, that's what I got from that conversation.
Yeah, listen, man. Akademiks was talking. He was, and I don't know that gentleman. And apparently, he got it in college, allegedly. I don't know, but you're doing a lot of tough talk over the phone. Listen, I don't like people like that. And I'm not just talking about Akademiks. People who do a lot of tough talk over the phone, when I see you, I'm gonna punch you in the eye. It's just gonna say close for the weekend. All right. All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Like
listen,
that's what I was saying. Like once the room started to get like that, like just listen to the audio where it was like, all right, hey yo, when the moment Meek says to Act, hey Act, you doing all this yelling and screaming, but you wouldn't be saying this to me if we were in person. That for me, it let me know exactly where Meek was at. Meek was not, and then Meek was pretty much just saying, like, listen, I'm not coming in here validating. I'm just telling you exactly what it is. You would
how
not
I
be
feel,
saying, how it is, what it is, and that's how I feel.
Yeah, listen, man, I'm all for communication, right? I don't like physical confrontations. Honestly, I don't. I think any problems can really be talked about, and you could kind of like settle it that way. We don't have to be friends. We don't have to be kumbaya and do all that other stuff. We could say, listen, I don't like you, you don't like me, and we're gonna go and we'll live our life accordingly.
Yeah, that conversation wasn't that. That conversation was very much like, hey fam, that conversation was
a lot of tough talk.
What I got was a lot of tough talk, and then I got more tough talk. It was just a different tough talk that I've heard before. That tough talk is very, 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 very distinct.
All right, now, and our listeners and our viewers know when you out there talking tough and somebody goes,
yeah. The moment that conversation went from the moment I heard Meek go, all right, listen.
Because that's enough.
Meek said, listen, Ack, you know I'm never gonna see you, and you know I'm never gonna see you, so that's fine. But once he said that, I was kind of like,
no. What he said was, we're gonna run into each other one day.
Oh no, that's what he's saying. He's saying, yo, we're gonna run into each other. You just keep that same energy.
Yeah, one day, man. What we in the same business.
Yeah, I know. I think one of Meek's friends, he broke it down. I'm assuming that this was one of Meek's friends. I don't know, but someone that was speaking on behalf of Meek in the room, pretty much said to Academic, hey, we're not, because Academic was defending himself. He's pretty much saying like, yo, I've broken a bunch of artists. You guys are sitting up here saying I got people harmed or murdered or whatever, but I've broken a lot of artists. I've helped more people than I've hurt. And I don't think it's fair that you're putting these things on me. Meek's, I guess, representative of sorts, I'll say. I thought he made a good point in saying, hey, Academic, it's not that you can't support people because you have two pages. Academics has a personal page and a business account. Yeah. Meek's representative or someone speaking on behalf of Meek was pretty much saying it's not that, if you wanted to post that on your personal page or whatever, that's cool. But he's like, yo, you're posting certain things or fueling certain things that that are being posted on your business page, which again is what is in question. So that's why I guess they're saying, hey, while you're saying you have the best of intentions with this, you're doing this from your business page, which they clearly have a problem with. So
yeah, but listen,
go ahead, go.
No, I was gonna say I get that, man. I honestly get that, yo. Like if I'm posting stuff like, yo, Gang A from East Bummerfuck wherever versus Gang B, I don't have a stake in that. I don't have a horse in that race. However, it's like, but if I keep posting, like, yo, Gang A took out Gang B and they made a song about it, and I'm laughing and I'm joking and I'm getting 1 million views and 2 million views, and everybody's coming to me for that. The people in Gang B, I'm like, all right, so now I'm gonna take out a dude in Gang A or a female in Gang A, and he's gonna post that. Yeah. And now I'm just sitting there like, whoa, y'all see this? Y'all see this? Y'all see all this killing going on? Like,
so one of the points that Ag made last night was that, is that on him for reporting it, or is that on them for committing these acts?
Chicken or the egg.
So that was that's 100% chicken or the egg debate. Here is my thing. That's a wormhole. Just because you can't tell people how to live their lives. So sure, Act could make that argument in saying, all right, hey, they broke a crime or they hurt someone or whatever the situation is, right? Because we don't know what it is, the particulars of what they're talking about, but whatever it is, obviously there's some illegal activity from what they're saying. So yeah, Act could take that stance and saying, hey, they broke the law. I think as media though, I think we have a certain responsibility to report out on things.
Brandon, I'm actually glad you brought that up because I think what I saw this week was taking a step back is that Kyrie Irving, Brooklyn Nets point guard, also had issues with the media. So I see a little tie in here.
Yep. All right. Let's give. Hold on. I'm gonna let you finish this, Chris. I'm just gonna tell that story because that's a good point. Long story short, Kyrie Irving over the weekend, he started lashing out in a few different tweets. It kind of came out after LeBron put out a statement, pretty much. Well, no, hold on. Let me say this. Let's start from the beginning. So Kyrie put out a statement, pretty much saying that he felt refreshed for someone taking the last shot. This is the first time where he was comfortable. This is the first time ever in his entire career where he's felt comfortable enough dishing the ball off to someone, knowing that they're capable or worthy enough, I guess, to take the last shot. Right. LeBron then went out and said, in short, he's hurt. He was hurt by that statement. He said, wow, damn, I don't know what that speaks to. Me and you playing together, and or all of the great things that I thought we did in Cleveland. But okay, cool. That response from LeBron then prompted a whole swirl of news articles that prompted everyone to just pretty much say, okay, yeah, Kyrie and LeBron are back to hating each other, or they never liked each other.
No, that's it. You forgot one important part, Brandon.
What?
In your thesis, okay?
Go.
You
told me to rush.
Yeah, listen,
that's what happens. That's what happens when you rush. I make mistakes. Sorry.
Kyrie just dropped a letter and said, this is how I'm going to communicate with the media because I don't want you guys to take my words out of context. Then he does that LeBron thing, what I feel comfortable with somebody taking a shot. Bron says, I'm hurt. And then Kyrie goes back to, he got fined $25,000 because he said, I'm not going to talk to the media. And the NBA basically said, we're going to keep finding you out the ass until you do. So go to Chris's point is how much is the media to blame for that? Because are they taking Kyrie shit out of context? But I think I'm starting to believe that Kyrie's an asshole.
Yeah, most likely.
I'm not talking personally. Like I don't know that gentleman personally. I'm talking when it comes to the media.
To media,
it's just how you treat media. Because I guess that my question is the media necessary? Because the media, in the context of the NBA, is that they're driving up revenue. They're creating these storylines. They're drumming up the drama, so to speak.
Well, because the media
that's part of the job. That's part of the job.
Honestly,
it's in the league's best interest for the media to do their job the way they do.
100%. 100%.
100%. I agree. Now here's my thing. Yes, Chris, media plays a huge part in this. Why? Because 100% media is fueling this LeBron and Kyrie beef. If you're paying attention, why do you think they're willfully saying, hey, Kyrie, you don't want to talk? All right, we'll fine you. They want to get Kyrie to talk. Why? Because at the end of the day, it all draws attention back to the NBA. It all draws attention back to the sport of basketball. And right now, like the NBA, NFL, NHL, any of these athletic commissions, everyone is looking for a way to get some sort of attention to their business. And at this point, there you go. I was about to say, and at this point, this little beef, media beef, is revenue generating for the NBA. It's just big business. I think Kyrie is saying in a nutshell, hey, I don't want to be your Huckleberry. I will not play reindeer games with you. I want to just play basketball. I want to focus on positive things, and I want to keep this nonsense away from me. It's a distraction. LeBron is just still saying I'm hurt.
Yo, but you can't do that if you're Kyrie, and I don't want. And like,
why not?
Because all right, to steal Shannon Sharp's thing, dude, you need eyes on that TV because the TV contracts is what afford you to get paid $35 million a year, $40 million a year. So you're going to get your ashy black ass out there and talk to the media.
What if I don't want to, though? What if I don't want to talk to the media? Why should that?
Then you get fined.
Then you're going to get fined because you don't have that. Yeah, you don't have that luxury. Now, you could go out there and you didn't have to release the statement. You could have just went out there like Marshawn Lynch. Yo, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Yeah,
I love
but
that, by the way.
how did you feel about the game? I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah,
I
that's
would
all.
I would rather. I think it would be more personable if Kyrie did that. If he just came out and said, "Yo, the world is flat." Yo, but what do you?
Now,
LeBron got hurt.
but
Yo, but the world is flat.
so hold on. But now this adds the layer of, okay, you have disgruntled person, because now he could be easily labeled disgruntled just because he
Okay.
does not want to participate in reindeer games or anything that makes him feel uncomfortable. He could now be labeled the disgruntled basketball player that does not want to actually play ball, but just wants to play ball on his own terms. That could then lead to blackballing. That could lead to people not wanting to work with him. That could also lead to what?
And I'm just saying, he has to navigate. Listen, when I look at Marshawn Lynch, I love Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah,
and he hates talking to the media.
Yeah.
But his actions off the field speak volumes. But I don't know. I don't know what Kyrie does off the court.
But yeah, Kyrie is making his contributions off the court too. He's been helping out with the WNBA and their causes with the election and Black Lives Matter. So he's been putting his own money into these. Like it's been well documented. He's spent like millions on this.
But that's
I was
dope.
about to say,
But
he's
let that speak, Brandon. Let that speak volumes. Why are you putting out all this other stuff? Why are you?
Well, I think
you're causing a distraction.
Hold on. I think no. I think yes. Hold on. Let me say that. Yes, he is causing a distraction, but I think he's causing a distraction now just because he was distracted. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, meaning Kyrie wasn't talking shit. Think about it. Kyrie wasn't saying anything.
Him saying, "I'm finally playing with a guy who I've only
No.
No.
What I'm saying is, I agree with that. That's why I'm saying he definitely stirred up things. But I'm very big on what prompted him to say that. There was a reason why. Like, people don't just up.
He did. What was the question?
But that's what I'm saying. Who knows? But something must have triggered something. It's the same way you see something, Nas, like right now, right? I said something that triggered you.
Right.
You shook that fucking dome up there with your hairline. I know. You felt the way. I'm just thinking, like, from a psyche perspective, and we don't have the answers, right? We don't have the answers. But what do you think would have prompted Kyrie to wake up one day and say, "Thank God, I have someone to take the shot with out of my entire career," and he's got a ring with him?
Because they probably asked him, "How do you feel with KD being your teammate?" And I'm just speculating. I don't know the actual the question that was asked.
Hold on, hey Chris, who has a percentage of game-winning shots? Can you look up who has the higher percentage, LeBron or KD? Go.
Come on, sir. First of all, you're not gonna play LBJ like that.
I'm just trying to give the audience some statistics here.
For Kyrie knew exactly what he was saying when he said that. You played.
Of course he knew.
You played. I don't know who you played with prior to LeBron on that Cleveland team. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you who was on that squad. LeBron comes. You play with him for 3 years. You get to 2 finals and win 1. Then you go out to Boston. That Boston team was on the cusp of being dominant. You get there, shit falls apart. He is the NBA's version of Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens is a Hall of Fame wide receiver. Hall of Fame wide receiver. However, everywhere he goes, there seems to be some sort of issue.
I think you add Chris Paul to that mix then if you're doing that.
No.
No.
Chris Paul knows that. Chris Paul's the head of the NBA PA, right?
I understand that, but people. I'm just saying, a lot of people don't really like to play with Chris Paul.
You know why? Because he don't take no shit. He's like me. I got a short man complex and I got a ball spot. You're not gonna sit out here and just punk me. It ain't happening. And you look at the difference with Chris Paul is he gets traded to OKC, doesn't say anything. Shows up 2 days later, yo, I'm here to work. I'm in the court. I want to see my teammates. I'm here to work.
Yeah.
Oh, OKC's not. I don't even think they're gonna make the playoffs. Surprise, we here.
Yeah.
Kyrie can't say he did that. He can't say he did that. Look at his squad.
That's true.
All I'm saying is, bro,
that's true.
You did a bunch of stuff off the court. You dropped $1 million in the WNBA for the player salaries. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. You're bigging up the WNBA. You putting them on. You're bringing eyes to them. Cool. You keep your mouth shut, bro. You know damn well where that quote was going. You never even played with KD outside of Team USA, outside of a pickup game. You never played with that dude, but you know he gonna hit the shot. Yeah, you and LeBron came back from 3-1. 3-1. That dude's not dependable.
So that was my thing. That's all I'm gonna say is I was gonna end with that. I could see how LeBron could feel away. Like, I get it. I'm sure that there's some bullshit, some red tape and stuff between them. I'm sure that's a given. When you're playing with competitive people, I'm sure at some point it'll get competitive, as long as, you know what I mean? I just think that I think that LeBron, that was the year for LeBron where he really was trying to push and prove something, I think, to his team. Like, that year was special for him. And I think the moment that Kyrie said that, it hurt his feelings. Like, I don't think that was, a lot of people saying that LeBron was just saying that for like a media thing. Everyone says he's this big media whore. And, you know, I really do think that was like a genuine thing. Like, I felt like he was hurt. If I'm LeBron, I would be hurt. I would be hurt just simply because, we came back from 3-1.
You tell me, like, I'm not dependable.
You gonna say that I'm not dependable? Like,
I can't hit a big shot. Come on, dog.
Yeah, like, you got a ring on your finger for me. I'm not dependable.
Stop.
And I get it. And let me be clear, that series was rough. If we go back to, remember, LeBron was touch and go that series. He wasn't as dependable. I get what's being said, but yeah, LeBron came through. Not sure what you can really say. LeBron came through. You can't say that he's not dependable. So if I'm LeBron, I would feel slighted. But I guess to the fans, what do you guys think out there? Should Kyrie feel away, or should LeBron feel away? And also, who are you guys taking? Just for shits and giggles, if you have 3 seconds on the shot clock and you're Kyrie Irving and you have to pass the ball and you have either KD on your team or you have LeBron on your team, who are you choosing to actually take that last shot? I want to know what you guys think. And also be sure to subscribe, guys. Hit the notification button, be notified for our latest to the greatest episodes. As I said in the beginning of this program and episode, the Discord is 70% there, people. We are
come mess with us.
Almost there. There's a lot of great treats that will be in this new Discord. There's a lot of new features that we're going to be introducing, and I'm really, really, really excited. So that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, every week, we appreciate it. Again, shout out to Wylson. I know he was out sick. Shout out to everyone, grassroots community. I think that's pretty much all I have. We'll select our winner this week. We'll put it out this week.
Come mess with us on Twitter.
Yeah, on Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram. We'll do our Facebook soon too. We'll work on that. It's baby steps. But Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and SoundCloud, everywhere that streams podcasts, we are there. And we have to work on a new outro. That's the other thing too. We had that whole flow of, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We'll get there. Either way, that's it. I am Brandon Killabh, HO.
I am the regular Nas.
That sounded good.
Damn sure did.
And it's Chris, aka Chris Bops. Happy now, Brandon?
Hey, he finally said it. We're here. We are out. Peace.